All right, good morning. Well, today I'm not doing too good here. 40 seconds from the market opening. I didn't get nearly enough sleep as I should have last night, so I probably should have decided not to trade in the first place, but I did. And then I proceeded to blow through my $500 max loss I'd set on the day, and I'm currently sitting down 1,500 between my unrealized 1,700 and a little bit of profit on this short position on SIEB. So I'm just gonna see if I can, make something out of this day now that I'm starting off on the wrong foot here. So market's open. I'm short SIEB at 661. This one was a little bit tricky. I had a nice green trade to start off, shorting it, and then I ended up trying to trade it to the long and gave back all my profit and a bunch more on this one. So it looks like some stocks are trading to the long side with momentum. Right now we have LGVN, which is moving to the upside, but I'm not even watching it. I'm just managing my trade here on SIEB. Pre-market SIEB had these really nice trend lines of resistance where it was bouncing off, and then at about 8 o'clock Eastern time it jumped up above that, and there was a whole bunch of volume on these green candles, and so I'm holding my full position here. It is bouncing into this moving average right here, so we'll see what kind of move, but so far this has been good for me here at the market open. I'm gonna go ahead and cover half at 602. Covering there because breaking through this moving average, it looks like it might hold above that level for now. So it just bounced up into the teens. So respecting this moving average on the 5-minute chart right now. And now I'm going to add back. So adding back at a little bit lower price than the range. So my average price is 640, and it's coming up. It jumped up all the way to the 60s there, and now it has big spreads. So I might get burnt on this one, but I'm ready to stop out if it tries to jump over VWAP like it did pre-market. LGVN is getting the most attention right now, I think, for trading to the long side, but I'm not looking at it. Whenever I'm not in a trade and I'm not looking at anything, I'll try and break down my mistakes from pre-market so I can try and learn something from it. So pushing down on the $6 level here, breaking through it on SIEB. Short 845 shares at 640. And LGVN coming right back down. So depending on how everyone collectively is going to be looking at SIEB today, if it doesn't make a move to the upside, it has plenty of room to come down here. Yesterday it was trading at it closed at 430. ENTX hitting new highs. So because ENTX is, sorry, SIEB is kind of at the bottom of its range here. I'm gonna probably get out of most of this position. It's likely that it, looking at where it's been trading, it will come up higher. Yeah, you can see this trend line here might not be the most accurate. It doesn't really correlate to. Yeah, this one I had trouble drawing trend lines on pre-market, so I'm not really sure of the range right here. So, probably one of the biggest factors influencing my trading today is I only got maybe an hour and a half or two of sleep, so probably should make better decisions about my sleeping and trading if I don't get enough sleep, but it is what it is for right now. So I'm all out of that for now. Made $500 on the trade though, so brought me from red 1700 to red 1200. I might try and trade ENTX here. So I'll take a small starter there at 25 on this pullback. See if by by taking a starter down here, when it does a 5-minute setup, maybe I can have a little bit of a better average price, but I don't want to get into it too heavily just yet. Adding there at 40 for the break over the $0.50 here. So my average price is $5.36. adding again at 540 there. Filled at 537 and the rest here at 545. So I'm gonna I think this, this one, my average price is 537. So kind of going backwards on my rules and everything today, but trading to the long right now on ENTX, probably, being a little bit risky here. And it hasn't done a 5-minute pullback since the market opened. My average price is 537. So, doing a pullback. Ouch. So it's at the VWAP right here. I'm still in with my full position, but that's pulling back way more. So getting out with half there, and yeah, not trading in the zone today for sure. All right, so that'll be it for me today. I can't afford to stick around and trade in this mindset. So unfortunate today. So here's what I can learn from today. If I only get 1 or 1.5 or maybe max of 2 hours of sleep, probably shouldn't even begin to trade. Probably shouldn't even come in and open up the platform. Probably should keep sleeping. If I have a max loss, I should probably stick to it, because I would be down 1/4 of what I am right now. Another thing I did, which I usually end up having issues with, is on SIEB. which would be a great short for me today. And I did have an okay short here in pre-market. If you look at this trend, let me get this chart right here. So look at this, how many times this trend line basically got tapped. 1, 2, 3, well, almost 4, 5, and then here at 8 o'clock when it broke over, I went from trading this to the short side to trading it to the long side. And anytime I trade one stock in two directions, I'm usually making poor decisions, and that usually doesn't work for me. So if I take a short trade on a stock, usually going back and forth between long and short doesn't work out for me too well. Usually I end up taking a trade in the opposite direction when my first trade doesn't work. So I was short here, and then I took some profit, and then it came up here. I got out and I went long here because it broke above this trend line of resistance to the upside, and it had broken above the VWAP just before that. And there was a ton of volume coming in, so you can see that right here on the volume profile. So yeah, so I started trading it to the long, and then I proceeded to hold that all the way down here. So yeah, just making mistake after mistake after mistake today. So this is a complete transparency in how poorly I can trade sometimes, and what it does to my account. So this account was at 5,435 this morning before I started trading, so it'll be at 3,500 tomorrow. So as long as it's above 2,000, I'm good to continue trading in it. But yeah, not a good day for me. So I'm just gonna shut it down right now. And come back tomorrow, Friday. And at this point, before today, I think I was up about 800 on the week. So now I'm going to be down about 1,000 overall in the week, which isn't terrible, but unfortunate. So very short video today, and I'll be back at it tomorrow morning, and I'm going to make sure I get a better sleep and follow my rules. So have a good day. I hope you do a lot better than I do, and I'll be back at it tomorrow morning.